Hello, welcome to the X's and O's reading sprint. Yeah, day 2, starting off with some reading sprints tonight, which I'm super excited about. And of course, I've got my Fab 5 besties here. While you guys are commenting what you're reading tonight, why don't we do some introductions? We'll just go Jordan, Summer, Gwen, Lena, me.
All right, I'm Jordan. My channel's Sorry Booked Solid. I'm on Team X, and tonight I will be starting Murder in the Family, which Lena, as you can see, is also reading. And I don't know anything about it. I haven't started it or anything, and I'm probably going to do a little tandem audio and physical situation. I wanted to do the audio only, but I was warned against it because of the multimedia elements. So I will choose to enjoy those.
I'm Summer. I'm from Seasons Readings. I'm on Team O, and tonight I'm going to be reading The 7-Year Slip. I'm only a few pages in, so I'm basically going to be starting it. I'm really excited. I know that Jessie loves this one. I feel like everybody loves it, and I feel like I'm also going to love it, so really excited about this one.
Summer,
Hello,
your little bows are
everybody.
so cute.
Thanks.
She put the little bows on them.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Thank you.
My name is Gwen. I'm from the channel Gwendolyn Kinsinger. Tonight I'll be reading Ruthless Vows. I am on Team O, and it does have flowers on the cover, and it does have romance elements. So I'm excited about this because my book club read the first one last month, and my audiobook hold came in from this. So I was like, I'm reading it right away before it goes on like another 6-month wait for it or something. And also some of you are like buddy reading with my book club because we're reading The 7-Year Slip this month. So
do you know what's funny too is so I just barely finished Divine Rivals earlier today for
so
flowers
like
on the cover.
Book club.
Yeah. Well, this is my book club's pick that we're talking about on Saturday. So our book clubs were very much like in sync.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Lena. My channel is Lena's Bookshelf. And like Jordan said, I'm also reading Murder in the Family. When Jordan said that she was going to read this, I was like, well, I've been wanting to read this too. And I was like, oh, it has red on the cover. I was like, let's just make this the unofficial buddy read of Team X. So I'm about halfway through. I have Summer's little bookmark there that Summer made for us. And I'm enjoying it so far. I definitely think that I'm going to try to tandem read and listen, which I don't usually do because it usually makes me overstimulated. But I tried listening to it last night and today while I was working, and I felt like there's just some stuff that I missed. And then I tried physically reading it, and I felt like I was flying through it, like it was moving really quick. But then I felt like I wanted some of the elements of the audio, but then some things in the audio, I was like, I don't care what time this text message came in. Like, I don't need to know that it was 3 minutes from the last text message. So I feel like tandem reading it will be helpful. And I also have Miss Indy down here, if you see any movement. She has her, okay, I have to show everybody, her birthday girl little...
Aww.
Because her birthday's this month, so
That's
she has her
so
birthday
cute.
bandana.
Best birthday month, just saying.
Aquarius. I guess and Pisces, but Aquarius.
But she's an Aquarius.
Yeah.
I don't know. Her birthday's the 23rd. Which is that? Aquarius or Pisces?
Oh, that might be Pisces because Travis's birthday is the 24th and he's a Pisces.
Really? My sister's birthday is the 24th.
Really?
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's so funny. I know another person that's on the 24th too. I feel like February is just a really jam-packed birthday month for some reason.
Yeah.
Pop some babies out.
I know, like, what was 9 months from February? What was happening?
4th of July? I don't know.
Patriotic babies.
It's like Mother's Day, so everybody's like, moms and babies.
Let me make you a mama.
Hello, my name's Jessie. I'm your single Pringle of a double agent. So I am going to be reading The Breakup Tour by this author duo. I'm not going to try to pronounce their name, but I was telling some people before we went live, I'm hoping this is just Swifty enough So I'll be starting that as soon as we start. So yeah, thanks for everyone being here and participating and everything. Let us know what you're reading. I'm going to try to fly through these comments. We're going to do a quick game and then we will start reading sprints. So hello, Icebreaker. That's a good one. All Your Perfects, purple on the cover. I love that one. That's a great one. Hello, Stranger. And you just finished that one and you're reading Book Lovers. Finish Addicted to You. My Phony Valentine. That's a perfect one for this readathon. I'm late to the party. About to be reading Fourth Wing. You're not late. Some people have not even started that. Or enoughed it. So no worries.
I heard some things about that book, and I will never, ever want to read that book ever again.
Really?
It's so good. Wait, you're going to have to tell me what you heard that made you not want to read it.
I know what happened with those dragons. I'm staying out of it. I'm out. I'm out.
Reading Welcome Like This by Amy Lee, starting at the 50% mark. Hello, finishing up my rom-com choice, Better Than the Movies. Cute. Shark Heart. That's a good. Well, I haven't read it, but I know most people.
Hope you love it.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions of Fifth Avenue. Hey, Keisha. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. Dreams Lie Beneath by Rebecca Ross. 100 pages left. Awesome. Romantic comedy, which
Laura, I have to tell you, this is who I was unofficially buddy reading with.
Oh,
It was unofficial. She commented on my video, was like, "Oh, I'm hoping to read that too," and I was like, "Buddy read." I DNF'd our buddy read. Sorry, but good luck. I hope you love it.
Butcher and Blackbird, which I've been hearing a lot about this book, and I'm
Okay. I have heard of people reading it, but I'm not hearing anybody's thoughts. So what are people thinking about it is my question.
I've heard very mediocre.
Oh, okay.
So
I feel like if it's the book I'm thinking of, I've heard that it's like very dark and unhinged, and I kind of want to read it.
Of course you do. Perfect book for you.
I know.
I'd expect nothing less. Jordan, I love the colors you painted on your background canvases. She did it.
Mm-hmm.
The Way I Am Now by Amber Smith. Also on Team X. Really wanted to read the book, Jordan. It's on my list. Reading Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home.
Okay, interruption quick. Apparently I stand corrected because the average rating on Butcher and Blackbird is very high. But
from
My
people you
circle.
know.
TikTok.
yeah, my circle of people I see are very less enthused.
Okay.
But that makes sense if it's a TikTok book, then
Yeah.
I've been
But I also-
I want to read it. I want to read it.
Choosing between You and Stay Awake.
You.
Does You
That's the
count?
answer.
I would totally say yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's my jam on romantic suspense, but
Yeah, it's totally
Yeah.
romantic suspense.
Yeah. You is definitely, I don't know, I don't think Stay Awake was.
And even if it is, go with you.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't read Stay Awake. Don't do it. Trap.
You is a fun time.
Redeeming Love Tonight. There's Jordan. Reading The Last Call at the Local.
Ooh, I've heard good things about that one.
This Spells Love. Cute. You is so good. I guess it depends on whose perspective you have. I think Joe thinks he is a romantic, but there's a lot of I agree. Reading Bet on It by Jodie Slaughter. Finley Donovan Rolls the Dice. Happy Place by Emily Henry. Ever heard of her?
Nope, never heard of her.
Oh, must be a debut.
An indie published author.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if she's like famous on TikTok or something.
Hi, Sandra.
Hey, happy Friday.
Look how she did the pink, orange, pink. You know, like summer coded.
Is it
She did that for Summer because she had to include Summer's favorite color, orange.
it's pink? She doesn't want to release it.
Yeah, I have to keep people guessing, you know.
Happy birthday month to Indy, Gwen, and Summer.
Oh, Indy gets the first
Ooh.
happy birthday. Okay, Kayla. Okay.
Well, she is turning 1, so
Hey,
Okay,
the
babies
priorities
go
are
first.
with the dogs. Yeah.
A milestone.
starting 8 perfect hours tonight. Feeling kind of slumpy, but fingers crossed this is a good one.
No, it doesn't say slumpy. It says skimpy. She's feeling kind of skimpy.
Oh,
Woo!
I don't know if this is the readathon for you.
or it is.
What team is this?
Yeah, this is the Black Heart team.
With the chains and the lace and the leather.
Love another word.
Headboards.
What is it?
The
With
headboards.
headboards.
Oh,
Can't forget about the headboards.
that's funny. Yeah, fingers crossed. Let's see. Love and Other Words. Want to try to read the entirety of Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren during these sprints. I've actually read. Actually, I think some of us have read.
I've read it.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't.
So, hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully I can finish like that entire short story collection.
I just want to say though that me and Jessie are like 2 for 2 so far because I finished all of them, but she's read only the first 2, and we have the same rating. So I'm like, yeah.
I've
I just
finished 4. So
Okay, you have to send me your whole rating so far, Jordan. I'm so interested.
Yeah, and I've been reading them like in order of like
Yeah,
number 1, number 2. So
I did that too. Yeah.
I mean, Abby Jimenez just happened to be the second one, so I wasn't complaining. Just finished the breakup tour, and it's so tailor coded. Yes, that is what I want to hear.
Love.
I think the closest I'm going to get. Okay. Still betting tonight. Unmaking of June Farrow. When in Rome.
Yay.
Oh boy.
You liked it. You gave it 4 stars.
I did. I don't.
You just know that I loved it more. So you're like, I didn't really like that book. And I'm like, you gave it 4 stars.
I know. I feel like I have to like dramatically be the
Downer.
Debbie Downer on it.
Debbie Downer.
Not sure if it's a prompt, but finally reading.
That's the thing. We're not asking you guys to fit the prompts. We're just saying these are prompts that are available to you if you choose to use them.
Right. Like I was making my TBR for this readathon. I was like, I don't know if any of these fit besides purple. So I'm so not loving romantic comedy, Gwen.
Maybe DNF it.
Loved Butcher and Blackbird.
Okay, good.
Reading Abby Jimenez's Worst Swingman Ever. I literally finished that like 20 minutes ago. Read Butcher and Blackbird, and it was taking no questions and we'll be taking no questions at this time. I love that.
That makes me even more excited to read it.
Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Lord, cute. May ruin cookies. Yes, I saw someone else on TikTok say that. But
I don't know. Summer's like, never mind, not worth it.
No, if anything, that makes me even more curious. I'm ready to go. I need to find it on Kindle.
Happy birthday, Queens. I did not. Yes, you did.
Proof is in the pudding, girl.
What's the word? It was autocorrect.
Oh, yeah. Blame
Sure.
autocorrect.
Always.
Sure, sure.
I think it was pure, exactly what you were thinking. Reading Icebreaker, liking it so far, hoping to finish tonight. I felt like everyone on Team X is reading 2 people on the cover first, so I had to do it too. Reading A Winter in New York by Josie Silver. Nice. Alrighty, got through all the comments, I believe. So we're gonna play a game. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, so each person will get to have their own moment, and I completely picked people at random, so don't make fun of me at the order that we're going in. But let me bring everything up. I had to cover it.
I'm so nervous.
Oh, gosh.
I want to throw up a little.
What are you up to this time, Jessie?
We will be playing a very wholesome game called Dating Game.
All right.
So how to play. Each of you have 3 lucky bachelors who are waiting to take you on a date. You won't know who they are, but you'll get to ask 3 questions and they will each answer the same question. Based on the answers, you will pick at the end who you would like to take you out on a date. But these men are based on books that you have on your want to read list on Goodreads.
So they're not even books we've read?
Yep, you have not read them.
Sometimes I don't even read the description of things on my want to read, Jesse.
This
Well,
is such a
you're
cool
testing
idea,
the book.
Jesse.
You're just-
I'm so interested.
I'm so interested in this. This is so cool. Such a
This is
fun
iconic.
idea.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you will need your phone for this. I'm going to send it through Facebook, or I'll just send it to our Fab 5 group on Facebook. So you will ask these questions out loud, and then these bachelors are going to talk back to you.
Oh boy.
So who is going first? None other than Lena.
Lena's eyes got so big.
So also some of these like facts are completely made up for me just reading the synopsis, so they may not be anywhere accurate to the actual book. So, but yeah,
I'm nervous.
I'm going to send Lena's first question, and whenever she's ready, she can read the question, and we will see what the bachelors have to say. Oops. There you go.
If you had one, what would your stage name be?
Alrighty. So, bachelor number 1, let's hear your response.
Oh my gosh, my stage name? Probably your soulmate.
Your soulmate. Interesting.
Oh my
All
god.
right. Bachelor number 2.
I'd probably have to say Party Presley.
Party Presley. Okay. And bachelor number 3.
Is it weird to call myself Chef Pepperoni?
Oh. Ay caramba.
Okay, wait. Zoe's comment saying, "Is that SpongeBob?"
See, I can't even see the comments because I have like 1,000 like screens up.
Okay, well,
I'm
they're
literally
dying and they're loving
dying right
this. My
Okay.
soul flew right out of my fucking body when that voice started.
Alrighty. Here is your next question, Lena.
Okay. What would you consider some red flags of yours?
All right. Bachelor number 1.
Red flags. Probably that I spend an unhealthy amount of time on Reddit.
Okay. Bachelor number 2.
Oh.
Ooh, man. That probably that I technically don't like to let loose, but I promise Lena, when I do, I'm all in.
I'm blushing.
All right.
Will do.
Bachelor number 3.
This shouldn't be a red flag, but some women might think it is. But I am a single dad, and I'm not ashamed of that.
Oh.
Okay, okay.
All right. And your third question. Nope, sorry.
How do you like to take care of your mental and physical health?
All right. Bachelor number 1.
I think just spending time outdoors benefits both. I love being active, especially near bodies of water, but just listening to nature while taking in some vitamin D really does the trick.
Vitamin D, huh? Interesting.
Bachelor number 2.
Lena says, I love vitamin D.
Say less.
I'm a basketball coach, so I really like to help out our youth when it comes to the sport. I think guiding them to success fills my cup. But as far as physically, I do love to shoot some hoops as well.
Okay. And bachelor number 3, let's wrap it up.
Probably spending time with the 2 things I love the most. Spending time with my kid, and I love to spend time in the kitchen. Both of these help me mentally, but I do think about what I'm putting into my body, so I do like to get creative with dishes.
All right. So, Lena, who are you going to pick to go on a date with? Bachelor 1, 2, or 3?
I think I gotta go. Oh man. I think I gotta go with Bachelor number 3.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Yay.
let's see which one's got away. That would be Just for the Summer and The Partner Plot.
Okay.
When he said Reddit, that gave away the Abby Jimenez one. I
Oh,
remember that one.
okay.
Interesting.
Well, let's see who you're going on a date with and where you'll be going. It is The Nanny by Lana Ferguson, and you're going to New Orleans.
Nice.
Yes.
Woo!
Woo!
Pepperoni.
Chef Pepperoni really did it for you.
I was hoping it was Gordon Ramsay, but I mean, I guess I'll take him.
I gotcha.
That's so fun.
I'm adding that book to my TBR. That sounds cute.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. So
Is it out yet? Let me look.
that's it. So next we have Gwen.
Oh man, I'm worried.
All right, Gwen, here is your question to ask.
Okay. What is your go-to ice cream flavor?
Okay. Bachelor number 1.
Either Rocky Road or chocolate chip cookie dough.
What?
You going on a date with Elmo?
I don't even hear the answer.
I didn't either.
Okay.
Rocky Road or chocolate chip cookie dough.
Okay.
Let's see.
Please don't sound like this.
All right. Bachelor number 2.
Chocolate. Plain and simple chocolate.
I can't. I don't want any of them.
And number 3,
Mint
You don't want to
chocolate
go to the Mickey Mouse.
chip flavor.
mint chocolate chip. Still don't want any of them?
You gotta look past the voice, Gwen. Dig deeper.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Here's your next question.
What is one item you can't live without?
Number 1.
It has to be my ice baths. 10 minutes in is all I need in order to survive the day.
There I am. Hang on. Wrong camera. There we go. All right. And ooh. Number 2.
Not really an item, but I would pick my son because he does mean everything to me.
Oh. And number 3.
Either make it or hiking boots. They pretty much go with me everywhere on the weekends.
Okay.
Gwen's back. Gwen's back.
Bring in the hiking boots! I don't know, guys. I don't know. I get one more question, right?
Yep. Here
Lord
is
help me.
your last question.
What are your plans for this year?
I would really like to make it to the playoffs this year, but I think deep down I hold a lot of grudges and I probably need to learn to let go and focus on being present.
Okay. That was number 1. Number 2.
Trying to enjoy the travel plans I have this year, but there's something, or rather someone like Gwen, that's keeping my mind and my heart busy to where I can't focus. I'm trying to protect my heart, but the heart wants what it wants, right?
The heart wants what the heart wants.
All right. And lastly, number 3.
Well, after recently getting dumped, I like to focus on myself and what truly makes me happy. I think I tried so hard to put others first, and I'd like to change that this year.
Nice. Alrighty.
Wow, guys, what's behind door number 4? Because no, I'm just okay. I'm gonna go with bachelor number 2. It was the dad.
Ooh.
Hey, balloons! I'm a winner.
Alrighty.
Kayla's cracking me up.
Let's see which ones go away. You have the rule book and funny story. So let's see who is your date. I'm actually really excited to say this one. It is Love Unknown. And I don't know why it's Las Vegas, but you're going on a tropical beach vacation.
Raphael, yes! I'm all in. I knew it. Woo!
Love.
Next, we have
Okay.
all right, let me get your questions ready. Here is your first one.
All right, boys. What was the last song you played on Spotify?
Bachelor number 1.
Embarrassingly enough, it's Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous by Good Charlotte.
Okay.
Okay. I like it.
Number 2.
Oh, I am definitely going to get some hate from the boys back home, but I was listening to Getaway Car by the one and only Taylor Swift.
Can't go
He wins.
wrong.
All right. And Bachelor number 3.
I like to warm up on the rink by listening to Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Okay.
Okay, not familiar with that one. All right.
It's the song Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Let the Bodies hit
Mm.
Oh, okay.
if that
Jordan's
helps.
like, sure.
Here is your next question.
All right, now I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself from high school.
Number 1.
I was more into starting my life, so while others were playing sports, I was busy taking an extra course or two to further myself in life later on.
Nice. Number 2.
I was on the school's debate team, so I may seem like a nerd, but hopefully it helps that we won our championship our senior year.
Nice. Number 3.
When I'm not on the varsity hockey team in high school, I was actually helping out with community theater. Didn't play any major parts. I just loved being on a team on and off the ice.
Okay.
All
Jordan, you
right.
can't go wrong with any of them.
Yeah, these are all like speaking to Jordan's love languages, I feel like.
I mean, you never know.
Could it be my taste in books reflect my taste in men?
And your third one.
All right, third question. What is something that keeps you excited these days?
Number 1.
Right now, I'm about to make a huge deal for my business, but I do take some interest in some science every now and then, specifically biology.
Okay. Number 2.
Right now, I'm planning a cross-country trip, and I can't wait to see everything that there is out there. I want to go on hikes, down rivers, see all the major landmarks, everything. So maybe, Jordan, you can join me.
And number 3. Wrap us up.
Right now, I'm trying to set an example for my team, but I don't know. It could be the distraction I need by going out on a date with you.
Alrighty.
All right. It's between number 1 and number 2.
Okay.
The cross-country road trip, I don't know if I have time for that right now. So I'm going to go with number 1.
Alrighty. Let's see which one's got away. That would be Mistakes We Never Made and Icebreaker.
Did you know that Hannah Brown is the Bachelorette, Hannah Brown?
Yeah,
No
I
way.
yeah.
That's
When I
ironic.
was looking this up, I was like, "Who is this author?" Because I actually added this one to my TBR, and I was like,
Yeah.
And she told me about it.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, this sounds so good." All right, who are you going on a date with? Not in Love by Allie.
Okay.
So
It was the biology that stole her heart.
Yeah.
I was thinking that sounded like an Allie Hazelwood. I was like,
Yeah.
the science.
I love it.
and last but not least,
The orange.
The pink and orange.
It's orange.
I love it.
all right, let me send you the next question or your first question.
This. If you could build the ultimate sandwich, what would you put on it?
Number 1.
I typically stick to the basics: wheat with ham and turkey, cheddar cheese, and mustard, but absolutely no mayo.
Okay. Number 2.
A little different, but I love a chicken parmesan sandwich. It's just so good.
Number 3.
The classic Reuben, nothing fancy, just the classic.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if sandwiches speak to you, but there you go. There's your next one.
All right. What TV show would you love to play in if given the opportunity?
Number 1.
I don't typically watch dramas or sitcoms, but I would love to do some reporting or anchoring on ESPN.
Number 2.
Law and Order SVU. You just can't go wrong.
And number 3.
The Deadliest Catch. I love that show, and I really love to see everything out there.
The deadliest catch.
I might know who number 3 is.
Oh.
I think I do too.
Yeah. Okay.
And here's your last question.
What is something you're looking for in a partner?
Number 1.
Honestly, communication. I really am hoping to find someone that is open to having an open-ended conversation and doesn't hide anything from me. I would also love someone who can explore different hobbies with me. Like, I just recently got into reading and would love to get some recommendations.
Okay. Number 2.
I usually have a pretty magical lifestyle, but I'm constantly on the go. I would love to find someone who can really help me settle down and set some roots in, but also doesn't want to keep me away from the city life.
All right. And finally, number 3.
Someone who likes to push me to new limits, but also has the dreams of starting a family one day. I also would love to have someone who loves to go on hikes and spend the weekends out on the lake on my boat.
Yeah, not me. Not me.
Couldn't be her.
I'm gonna go with number 1.
Ooh, number 1. Okay. Which ones are the losers? One last stop and the catch.
Okay. I was right about the catch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
the
thought it
one that
was too.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see who the winner is. Gavin from the Romance Book Club.
Okay, I had a feeling too when you said he's getting into reading. I was like, Romance Book Club? I'm down. I'm even more excited to read it now.
Yay. Well,
Okay, that was epic. I wish you could
Yeah.
do yours.
Yeah.
shh, no.
I'm shaking.
That was literally so good. How did you even come up with that?
Just using my noodle and stuff.
And stuff.
I literally filmed 4 TikToks of just my voice and used the voice filter thing.
Uh-huh.
So
That was epic. My voice was a little scary, but we'll look past it. I was like, of course you did that one for mine. I'm like the oldest one of the friend group, and I got the youngest sounding voice. I'm like, why? Is this an age gap or what? Like, what's happening?
Oh my god.
You have to read through the comments now, Jesse. It was
Yeah.
epic.
oh my gosh. Are you sure you want me to spend all that time? Okay, hang on.
There's just a couple great ones. Kayla was really coming in with the bangers.
Let's see. Next level. Thank you so much. Epic. Is that SpongeBob? I'm dying. My soul voice started my word. And that the SpongeBob person, right? That's funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, Lena said she'll be back. Mr. Pepperoni, PG-13 dating game. Bad places with Bachelor number 3. I thought he'd say my 2 favorite things, my right hand and my left hand. King from Fun Place for Your Boo. Why does he sound like Mickey Mouse? No, these voices are forever. Chocolate. Oh my gosh. It feels like it would be
Right?
Why are these voices so funny? Not take these guys seriously with that voice. The eye roll. Number 1 with the baggage. When he's a restraining order. 2. Balloons for the date. Jordan has the most normal sounding pen. Let the bodies hit the floor. Red flag. Taylor Swift fan equals green flag. I love how they're like screaming which one you should have. Number 3. Jordan got herself a giant man to hold her tiny self. Oh,
Classic Allie Hazelwood.
Yeah.
This voice disturbing lunch meat has officially killed kittens. I love Kayla's comments. They crack. Knocked out of the park.
I feel like if I got you and her in a room together, I would just straight up pee my pants.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
All that meant for you.
Yeah, pretty much everyone. Had a pee day.
I was just telling Gwen, Jessie got to the top herself after the Family Feud mustache show, but boy, did you top. Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys loved it. Stay tuned for Monday's games. So I'm glad everyone in the comments had a fun time too. It was very, very fun to put this together. So
the dedication of recording all of those things.
The 2 hours I spent. So
pretty good.
Worth it.
Okay, I guess we actually have to get some reading in. So
Okay.
let's see, it's 8:40 my time. Do you guys want to read until I don't know, like 20 after? Sound good?
That sounds good.
Or 40 minutes, I guess. All right, we'll do that. I'll find an ambiance room. I am not doing Cupid's Lair after many requests. So, but I do have that as a backup in case there's like a crazy amount of ads. But we will do this one. It's a little penthouse moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little romantic penthouse with views. So
love it.
We will read until 20 after and then come back and chat. Alrighty. How did y'all do on that first round?
Pretty good. I'm going my book.
Mhm.
Read it. Chapter 1.
That's nice. How about, I don't know, whoever wants to go next.
I made it 56 pages into Murder in the Family, and so far so good. Lots of like background information. Like it hits you with all the characters involved, all the information they know about the crime, like newspaper clippings, maps, lots of stuff.
Nice.
I made it to page 28. So I'm really liking it. I'm like, I feel like something's about to happen. I kind of already know a couple of like small details about this book and the love interest, particularly like what his nickname for her is. So there's kind of a line at the beginning of the book where I'm like, oh. So I'm excited to kind of see them finally like, I'm just excited. I'm having a good time so far. I think I'm gonna really like it.
Yay. How about you, Lena?
I had a mini banking emergency during that one. So I was on the phone with my bank. Everything's fine. They messed up a little bit, but everything is fine. But I made it to page 268. So more than halfway through. And it's holding my attention. But I'm kind of like getting to that point in murder mysteries where you're like, okay, it could be literally any one of like 50 people. So
Yeah.
can we like start narrowing it down?
Yeah, just tell me.
Yeah, it's the one that they say like you can solve along like as you read the story and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it's like this guy was murdered in his front yard, and it's been this long cold case, and so now his stepson is making this docu-series, and he like finds these 6 people from around like the world, like multiple different countries, and there's like a psychiatrist and a like a forensic scientist and a private investigator, like all of these different people, and he basically like brings them together and does this docu-series, and like they're trying to work together to like figure out this cold case. So you're like learning along with them, and you're like watching it progress while these 6 people try to solve it. So it is kind of like you're figuring it out along with them.
Nice. I'm curious to hear at the end if you and Jordan actually solve the murder before it's revealed. So, yeah.
I can definitely see how you could get into it if you wanted to. Like, you could like tab the different where they lay out the timelines and like who was where at what times and all that stuff.
Yeah,
if you really wanted to get into like taking notes,
Solving a murder, you really could. Jesse, did you guess?
I did not guess it. But I wasn't shocked because, like Lena said, like there's like all these characters of like who it could possibly be.
Okay.
Also really oblivious to things when it comes to murder mysteries, so I'm just shocked in general. But
I think whoever had this book before me like was like really getting into it because there's like highlights and stuff, but like the stuff that the person highlighted is like random, and so I'm like, you are really like grasping at straws.
Unless they solved the murder and then they went back and they highlighted all the things that led to them to the like
maybe
all the
person.
Where did you get your copy at, Lena?
I got it for I used credit at a used bookstore. Yeah, so I got it with credit.
Interesting. I made it to page 43, about to start chapter 4 of this one. I even found the perfect bookmark for this because it's like blue and purple. It's okay so far. Just still kind of setting up like the whole like past relationship and everything. I did really like the dedication because it's dedicated to Swifties and Miss Swift for Inspiration Evermore. So that was cute. So, but yeah, I'm really liking it. Hopefully in the next sprint, I'll have like more thoughts on it because like I really don't know exactly why they ended things, but they just ended things. So yeah, I also hope we get to hear like lyrics that she used for the song that supposedly went viral, but we'll see. Let us know how you did in the comments section. I also had to change the ambiance because there was like this slight subtle music in the background, and I was like, I don't want to get copyrighted.
That's just a sign to bring back Cupid's lair, you know?
All right, I'll bring back Cupid's lair just for you. Made page 275 of Love and Other Words, and I'm hooked and need to keep reading. I lied about reading the novella tonight. No worries. This one's very cozy. Thank you. 50 pages into Shark Heart and really loving it so far. Got 0 read. My family decided I was very popular and I tried to read, and then they had to tell me about something. Next print, I will get much more productive. Okay. 20 minutes left of my phony Valentine. Missed the first friend, but started a happy place today and loving it on page 120. Awesome. This book is killing me. Oh no, what are you reading again? Just have the epilogue left, and then we'll start Little Broken Things by Nicole Bard for the prompt of second shelf 14th book. Yay. On chapter 6, the short story will be done in 44 minutes. I'm already regretting that this isn't a full-length book. Oh, which one are you reading? 50 pages. Takes place in New York Public Library. So fun to read about books. Read a book about books. Love that. Halfway point of bet on it. Found a way to make bingo spicy. Okay. There is something out for everyone. No reading that sprint. I hit a wall and got exhausted. So then I finally got my lazy butt up, made myself some dinner. So I will try to start my book next sprint. Do you think you're going to like that book better than the buddy read? Oh yeah, we buddy read the past book that this author came out with.
What book was that?
Do I Know You? Where the married couple goes on this vacation and they kind of like people at the resort think they're not together, and so they like introduce each other as if they don't already know each other, so they kind of like play around and say like, oh yeah, we're meeting for the first time, and it sparks their marriage again.
Oh, you didn't like it?
I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was okay. So, I mean, am I going to give a bias extra star because it's Taylor Swift inspired? I mean, maybe, but yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, me and Keisha Buddy read that one. 66% into Woke Up Like This. Cupid's Lair, we need it again. I'll make it happen. Redeeming Love. Okay. The Worst Swingman. I agree. I actually finished that one right before sprints. So gonna keep reading the next sprint of Happy Place. Chapter 7. Oh yeah, same thing. And then 13% into Finley Donovan. Nice. I did give the breakup tour a Taylor Swift star. Love that. All right. It's 9:30 my time. Do you guys want to read until a quarter after? Another 45 minutes-ish? Okay. I think I'm going to do that. Go make me something to eat too as well. So, oh, it doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for me either, because I think Gwen, you did this earlier and did the balloons. Maybe it's because I'm using like a webcam and not my built-in computer one.
I'm so jealous.
Here's Lena.
All right, I'll let you guys play with your own cameras while we actually get some. All right, we'll come back at 15 after and chit-chat some more. And I will get Cupid's Lair back on the screen for those who request it.
Remarkable is the best digital note-taking tool.
Alrighty. How did y'all do?
How did you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why'd you ask it like that?
Because you always ask us first.
Switching it up.
I was like, why? Did something weird happen? I got to chapter 9. So one thing I've noticed about this author is the font. I don't know why, but I feel like my eyes kind of cross because it's like this weird font. I don't know if you guys can even read that, but like it's just like a weird font. So I luckily was able to find it on my Kindle. So I switched over to that. But I'm really liking it. There's a little bit of banter. It's kind of cute. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I think I like this one a lot more than Do I Know You? So
Nice.
who wants to go next?
Jordan wants to tell us that if she solved the murder yet.
No, and I only made it a little bit further into this book, so I only got to page 85, and then I started getting really tired. So then I switched and I started listening, or I read the whole thing of the Ashley Poston short story while I was working on I have a puzzle going on this side of my desk. So I switched to that to like
Keep yourself awake.
keep myself awake and get my body like moving while I was listening. So that was good. So I knocked that one out. So I only have one more of those short stories left to go.
Okay.
I didn't get hardly any reading down that sprint. I made it to page 32, so I'm on chapter 4. And it's still, I don't know, even though I just read a little bit, I'm just like, am I already having 5-star feelings? Like, I'm really liking this so far. I really like the writing style. Yeah, also we got Travis's desk set up, so.
Ooh,
Thank you.
Yep.
Travis has joined the chat.
I can maybe do like a book boyfriend dating show for him.
Oh my gosh, also my cat Markle was like mesmerized by Cupid's lair. Like he was just staring at it and I was like, what are you looking at?
It's simply the best. It's just
I know.
I made it to page 161. So just reading right along. I will say that a lot of people that had read this one already in my book club, they were like, oh, nothing really happens. And like, it kind of, I mean, things are happening, but like not really, but it's still really interesting and I'm liking it. So, I mean, I'm not getting like 5-star feelings, but you know, I'm enjoying it.
Interesting. It's not too fantasy.
No, not
like it
at
doesn't get
all.
more
This
fantasy than the first one.
No, not at all. I
Okay.
mean, things that have happened in the first book, like they also happen again in the second book.
Yeah.
And you get to know more about like the gods and stuff, but literally nothing new necessarily.
Cool.
I made it to page, let me see, 377, and so I'm like 90 pages from the end. And I listened to it at the same time. Like I listened to it on 3 times speed while I read it. And so it's going like really quick. So I might try and stay up and read it. I also was like starting to like one of these numbers. But I feel like I have theories now and I feel like I might be right. So now I just want to know if I'm right.
Something about the accent of the audiobook of that book. It's set in Australia, so it's an Australian accent, but it sounds like an English accent. And that's kind of put me to sleep.
Yeah.
sorry, I don't know why my camera just keeps randomly cutting off, but yay, that's awesome. So how is it like doing both at the same time for you?
It's good. I think just because of like being able to hear their voices, and I know that it's different people talking, but I couldn't keep track of who from that group of 6 was talking. And so being able to like follow along and be able to actually see like, oh, okay. So that's been helpful.
Nice. All right, let's see how everyone else did. Yvette was super excited about Cupid's Lair, so I'm glad that helped. I did forget it's only an hour long, and apparently I was halfway through it. So, just joining, just got home. West Coast girly, no worries. I think I'm gonna call it a night. Why does my camera keep turning off? Call it a night. Take a break from reading until tomorrow. Read a lot of pages this week. I feel kind of slumpy. Yes, my phone trying to type Skippy again, so I'll try again tomorrow. You and that buzzword. 58 pages of Love and Other Words at Sprint. Should be able to finish it tomorrow, so I'm going to call it a night. With that being said, this was fun. Have a good night, everyone. Got my first book finished. I'm 18 pages into your next read. Awesome. Running late. Read one book from my TBR. Finished the Tea Dragon Society, which I know Summer has read that one. And it was the cutest thing I've ever read. Perfect timing. I just finished The Worshipping Men, 5 stars. Nice. Page 49, Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Hope you're enjoying it. 82% of Woke Up Like This. Page 147, loving it so far. 48 pages. This book's giving me butterflies. Also bullet journaled. Nice. Didn't read much. A bunch of police pulled up outside, and the vibe of their lights was ruining the vibe of mine. I'm really going to need the city criminal underbelly to get on my schedule. He cracks me up, I swear. Got 62 pages of Dreams Lie Beneath. So I'll be finishing that tonight. Love it. The pouring sound kept scaring me. Oh, I'm sorry. It does have some random sounds in there. Is the relationship progressing at all, Gwen?
I don't really want to say. You have to read it. I mean, but also at the same time, I'm like, how would the relationship not be progressing after the events from the first book? You know, like, do you really go past that? I mean, is there a next level after that? I mean, if so, I'm unaware. I'm unaware of the next level.
Finished by Funny Valentine, 4 stars. Picked up Done and Dusted. Is that the one you were telling me the other day, Gwen?
Yeah, I have that on my TBR.
Because I picked up a cowboy romance recently. I was like, I think this is the one you have. She's like, no, it's not.
No, she picked up Flawless by Elsie Silver, and I have Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. So,
Gotcha.
But I mean, we're both going to get in our cowboy era.
We shall see. Feeling skimpy in February. I feel like the word skimpy is going to be her new headboard for 2024. I haven't ever read the first one. Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. Do you guys want to read one more time until the top of the hour? If that's good for y'all, or if y'all are tired, no worries or anything like that. But I feel like
I figure we'll just wrap it up. You know, well, we can do the top of the hour. We may be hanging on by a thread, but we can do it.
Power through.
I think I'm gonna call it a night. I have to be at dance rehearsal at 9 a.m. So
okay, yeah, no worries. That's why I was like, if anybody wants to stay, feel free. So, but thanks for hanging out with
everybody tomorrow on Discord for the movie watch.
Oh yeah,
is that Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah, movie watch is Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Wait, what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is
the reveal.
Chocolates. Oh. Yeah.
I will see everybody in Discord to reveal their chocolates. That's where I will see everybody.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out and let me set you up with your new book boyfriend.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I've never even that was not what I was expecting at all.
How will I top myself?
I know. I don't know. You gotta take another mustache.
Maybe I'll wear 2. Maybe I'll get a
oh my gosh.
A whole beard. We'll go
put mustaches on your eyebrows.
Yes. Maybe I'll shave like a little slit in one of them too. I think that's the vibe.
Okay. Good night,
All right,
Lena.
bye, everybody.
Good night, Lena.
Bye.
All right, I saw a few more comments come in real quick. Missed the sprints tonight, but I'm gonna. You should definitely rewatch.
You
the first.
have to. We played the most epic game ever.
Yep.
I was like, I cannot hold that until Monday. This has to be a Friday thing. Night. I'm not ready to start a new book, so I'll sign off for now. Of course. Thanks, Katie. All right, we'll go ahead and sprint until the top of the hour, and then we'll come back and wrap up and everything. And
Perfect.
more of Cupid's Lair.
You are muted.
That was the last reading sprint. I'm going to make Gwen go first, and she made me go first last time.
I made it past the 200 page mark,
Nice.
page 204. So I like how this is kind of told in parts. The first book was as well. So I'm just wondering, like, where are we going from here, you know? Because there is like that war of the gods, you know, and I'm just like very curious about it, like what's going to happen. But yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I read, you know, I just started this afternoon, so I was able to read that much. So maybe I'll be able to finish it tomorrow. The font, I didn't notice it earlier until we hopped on like actual sprints and stuff, but the font is kind of small. You know, I was like, why is this font so small? And as I was getting tired, I was like, can I read this font? Or like, what's happening? But yeah, it's good.
It's kind of funny. I wonder how they pick that.
Yeah.
Like, why is it not a standard, or what goes into that decision? Because it's weird that.
Yeah,
they're
I
so
wonder if
different.
it's like cheaper to have it like less pages. Like, you know, if you go to the printing press and you use 500 pages as opposed to 300 pages. But then I'm like, dude, save your reader's eyes, man.
Yeah, well, and it's like, yeah, then like, why wouldn't everyone do that? Like, why are there some that you
Yeah.
open up and you're like, this font is huge, or these margins are huge?
Yeah.
I just looked at my copy of Divine Rivals, and it is so tiny. Like,
Yeah.
that's so tiny. I listened to this on audio, so I didn't like physically read it. So I wouldn't have even known to
It's really
look
small.
at that.
I was just like, wow. I mean, there's a lot of lines on a page, man. So even though I've only read like 200 pages, it probably feels like I read at least 300 pages.
Not bad
For
for one
real.
afternoon.
Yeah.
I got back into Murder in the Family, and I got to page 154. It's going well. I'm liking the audio and book combo. Everyone is correct that you definitely need to read the physical and not just the audio. So, good.
Nice.
Nice. I made it to page 65. It's so cute so far. I'm really loving it. Like, a lot.
In
So-
that book, I loved their romance, but I also liked the relationship with her aunt.
Yeah. The themes of grief I wasn't really like expecting, but like I love that you just get to hear about all the trips that she went on with her aunt, and that like I feel like it's believable the reason that she's allowing the whole like 7 year in the past aspect to happen. Like, cause she's like, if I'm 7 years in the past, this world, my aunt is still alive. Like somewhere out there, she's still there. And like,
Yeah.
I feel like her grief is just like, it feels very real. And I'm like, oh. So I like the romance a lot. Like he's making her their first like dinner together right now. And I just love that he's a chef. I just love like food in books. So I'm like, he's a man that can cook. He's calling her Lemon. I love it because her name's Clementine, which I think is the cutest name ever. And then he's calling her Lemon. I'm just like, it's so cute. And the cover is starting to make sense too because there's like two pigeons right here. And there's two pigeons that I guess like never die. Like they're just the same immortal pigeons or something like that. And the aunt named one of them Mother and the other one the F word. And I think it's so funny. Anyway. And then there's like lemons on it, and then there's the two of them. I'm having a hard time though. He's described as having like auburn hair and like freckles and stuff, and I just can't imagine this guy as like a redhead. Like for some reason, my brain just isn't doing it. So I don't know. But he's really cute. I like how their banter is going. Exactly, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that book is very swoony. Like the scenes between them are just very like get swept up in it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I definitely am having 5-star feelings, and I feel like I'm reading it really quickly. So, yeah, just really liking it.
That makes me so happy because I loved that book.
Yeah, I think it was like, I know it was in my top books of last year.
Mm-hmm. I think it
I feel like
was
it was in a lot of people's.
number 2 for me.
Yeah. I know that Brandon is reading this one right now too, and he's farther than me, and he's really liking it as well. So
Yeah. I am on page 141, and there goes my camera, of course, in the breakup tour. And I'm really, really liking it. Like, I finally figured out like what happened the first time they were together. And I'm really liking it. Like, it's definitely giving me like more aspects of like what celebrities go through, because they're talking about like, oh, like if we step outside, like we're always going to be on and stuff like that. So like it's really cute. You get like little glimpses of lyrics from the songs and stuff like that. Yeah. Also, I'm like playing like a mental game. I'm trying to count how many like Swiftie references I can find. Like I found like Midnights. I saw the word reputation in there, like just different Taylor Swift songs. I'm trying to like keep how many references I can make. It's not like very obvious unless you're like looking for them. So
Easter eggs.
but yeah, let's see. I saw a few comments. I got to page 41 and was struggling to stay awake. I feel you. 20 pages left in the chapter I just finished broke my heart. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got to page 110 pages of Shark Heart, and it definitely has 5-star potential. Thanks for the sprints. Thank you for the laughs in the comments. Close to done. 43 minutes of the audiobook. Why did it take me so long to read this book? I don't know. 10% and done and dusted. I'm loving it so far. Love the 7-year slip. Got 7% of Woke Up Like This left. Definitely finishing it tonight. Loved the 7-year slip. Yes. Alrighty, like we had mentioned before, tomorrow we are revealing the chocolate reveal. So make sure you check out Discord as well as like Instagram, obviously. So we will reveal that so everyone can see what their chocolate reveals.
I think you said we're going to do that at like 12 noon Eastern time.
Yeah, I figured that was the best time for, unless Summer really wants to get up at like 5 in the morning to post it.
I don't think she does.
no.
But I just don't want people to like wake up and think it's going to be there and it's like not. So noon Eastern, y'all.
Yeah.
Are we posting it on our Instagram as well or just in Discord?
I mean, I am, but
okay.
Yeah.
I'll post it on mine too.
Yeah, I figured that, and then whatever y'all's chocolate is. I'm curious to see what everyone else's chocolate's going to be.
And it's for a photo prompt. So you just
you'll post a picture of whatever.
Yeah. You pick a chocolate, you'll swipe, it'll give you a prompt, and then you post a picture of that prompt.
It's going to be adorable.
I literally already forgot. Like, I drew the graphic, but I literally already forgot what all of them are. So I just picked a chocolate, too. So we're going to see what I get.
Love that.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and end for the night. But yeah, make sure you keep an eye out on the chocolate. And then also the movie night is Sunday. So everything's in Discord. Just go check it out there. But we'll go ahead and end for the night. Bye, everyone.
Bye.